So recently, the handle on my first generation Ford Explorer busted off. And I decided that not only did I want to replace the door handle, but also I wanted to do the speakers while I'm at it. So today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the door handle in a first generation Ford Explorer, and also how to install component 5x7 speakers. These ones are the Focal 570s. In order to complete this job exactly as I'm about to do here, you'll need a few things. The speaker with all of its components, as well as an adapter harness. You'll need a set of wire strippers. You'll need a pencil. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver or a drill with a Phillips bit, preferably both. You'll need a replacement door handle. I believe this one was from carparts.com. You'll need a rotary tool with a stone grinding bit. And also, if you can swing it, a sander. And finally, you'll need wire nuts. So first, we got to figure out where we want our tweeters to go. Now, these focal units are just under 2 inches in total diameter, so we don't have a ton of space to work with here. We're going to mark it out with a pencil and then drill accordingly. Great, so now that we've marked that, we can go ahead and drill it out with our rotary tool. All right, so we're going to start drilling it out from the center outwards, and we're gradually going to get closer to our marked line. And periodically along the way, we'll test fit our tweeter housing to ensure that we have a snug fit. If you do this properly, you shouldn't need any glue, epoxy, or any other kind of adhesive to keep it in. Now, obviously, I'm filming this in the future because the door panel's off, but I dropped my sanding bit into there, and so I need to take it off in order to get in there. I recommend using a sanding bit as you get closer to the edge, just for smoothness and fit and finish's sake. But you could see that this tweeter is completely flush to the mating surface. Practically looks like it's from the factory. Next up, we're going to remove the screws holding the door panel on. We have one on the A-pillar and 2 by the handle. Now we can take the door panel off. So we're going to lock this up to make it a little bit easier. And then we're going to lift out from the bottom. There are clips that line this. Then we're going to lift up and over the top because there's a sill under here. All right, so now we can get this door handle out of the way. So you just twist it, take it off, and throw the new one on the same way. So make sure that you get these back clips underneath this metal here. That combined with the screw we're about to put in here are what's going to keep this door handle in place. All right, and just like that, the door handle turns nice and easy. We can see when we pull it, it actuates the mechanism and it unlocks the door. And actually, the old door handle was perfectly fine. So the screw that holds this in slipped off of this one, and that's why it came out. Theoretically, we could just reuse this. Now, since I have this part and it's non-refundable, I figured I'd just put a new one in anyway. But now we can move on to the speaker. So we're going to remove these 4 screws and take the stock speaker out. Stock setup in here is JBL. Pretty high tech, but this is the premium audio system after all, circa 1994. All right, so now you're gonna wanna get your wire strippers. So I have our adapter right here, our Metro unit. And so I stripped the end of that, and I'm using a wire nut to tie together all the positive ends. So on this specific unit, the tweeter is a gold for positive, the adapter is a white, and the woofer is a gold with a red line. The red line on the tweeter, if you use that, it'll wire it up. That's how you're supposed to do it for a display unit. I don't know why they do it that way, but that's what it says in the manual. And of course, negative is gray, gold, and black. So you're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, once you got that all taken care of, you can just hook it back up and install the speaker. Now, it came with this gasket, and I'm not sure how much it really matters, but for posterity's sake, I just threw it on there. So now we can go ahead and put the door panel on and simultaneously reconnect our tweeter. All right, and look at that. We got a functioning door handle. And a damn near factory looking stereo ready to jam with. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck on your project.